Welcome back to the channel, folks. Keith here from Commander Hoop Celtic. This is your first time viewing the channel. If you could press that red and white button below, it'll help the channel grow. Thumbs up or a comment below, be appreciated. It was an early start, don't get me wrong. Set up, watched the game. Obviously I'm in Ireland at the moment and I wasn't meant to be today. It's only a friendly. It was only 2 friendlies. I don't want people thinking too negative, too much into this. At the end of the day, before I start talking about the Everton game, we had a very busy schedule between October and November, and to get over that schedule and still be top of the league by 9 points and into a League Cup semi-final, it's spectacular. Yes, we're out of Europe, but we weren't good enough for the Champions League. As we know, it was a learning curve. So today we were beaten by Everton on penalties 4-2, 0-0 at full time, and they had the chances, but I thought overall, we took it to them, especially in the flanks today. I thought Hakizmanovic, I thought Jota, even James Forrest when he came on had a really good game. Abada missed the sitter. Kyogo wasn't good enough with his finishing, and Jota hit the crossbar in the first half as well. They didn't really take the game to us. For a Premier League outfit to have a massive budget, probably 3 or 4 times more than Celtic, they didn't really take the game to us. And that's worrying for an Everton fan that's watching this, because they're in a relegation battle at the moment. There has been talks of Ange maybe going to Everton, which I don't think will happen, because at the end of the day, he's happy at Glasgow. There was talks this week of the Japan job, and that's been snubbed as well. So over the 2 games, we looked jet lagged. We really did look jet lagged. And I know the boys will have 10 days to go off and do their own thing. And will stay down in Australia for a couple of days, meet with family members down in Melbourne. I think Harry Kill might stay in Sydney. Harry Kill did come out and say on post-match reaction that the boys looked, they did look tired. It was a difficult climb to play football in. 28 degrees heat down under. I had that real 94 USA feeling to it. And Giakoumakis, he never need to be put on a penalty ever again, because he's just not clinical when it comes to penalties. When he's stepping up, that he's going to miss it. You really know he's going to miss it. And the benefits about coming back after this break is a lot of games coming thick and fast. We'll be wearing the away jerseys over the Christmas period, and Callum McGregor will be back playing. The skipper, the enforcer, the captain, the one that we need to guide us towards this treble. I know it's only November and I'm talking about trebles, because looking at what we've grinded so far, we're 9 points top of the league. We're in a League Cup semi-final. We have a Scottish Cup to contest for as well. Really believe that we can do the treble, but there's a lot of things that need to be addressed. We need another striker. I think our boys haven't been clinical this season. I think we could have been ranked up easily 25, 26 goals more in the league if our boys were clinical. We've seen in the Champions League we didn't take our chances. And I know the Sydney Cup and the Champions League are two completely different competitions, but I had that vibes today. The boys just looked shattered. I thought Matt O'Reilly played really well. Hakizmanovic played well. Jota played well. Atate had spells in the game. And it's only a friendly, so I don't want people coming on saying, we were terrible, we were this and that. We controlled the game. We took it to them. It's just we weren't clinical in the final third. And that's the real God honest truth. We just are not clinical. And that worries me. It really does worry me going into the second part of the season. We have to get a striker. We have to get another centre back. I know Maeda is away with Japan. Carter Vickers is away with America. Armoy's away with Australia. Jovanovic, I don't know what the situation is with his future. Will he be gone in January? Who knows? So yeah, that's really it. Let the boys take the 10 days off. They'll recuperate, they'll regroup, they'll do that training facility in Portugal, and then we can crack on and get that slogan, "We never stop," back into force. Because overall, for the Celtic fans down in Australia, it's an experience for them to get to know each other. Different CSCs down there from Tasmania, Sydney, Perth, Melbourne, all come together for these 2 games. And you know what? It was a privilege to see them on the telly, support the team down there. The last time we were down there was back in the early 2010s. So, look at great to see. Move on from it. Chuck it in. Our next game is Aberdeen away in Pittodrie in December, just after the World Cup. So, enjoy the World Cup. I will be doing content over the next couple of days. It may not be your cup of tea, me talking about Celtic players or talking about World Cup games. Keeps the channel going. and it keeps the views in. So speak to us all soon. God bless. For the fans out there, enjoy yourselves, and to the fans at home, we'll be back soon. Hello.